Hello everyone, ESM here, and welcome back to House Flipper. Hope everybody's doing well. We are back to it to complete some more jobs. Our next one is from Jack Rubens. House in need of a renovation. Hi there. After the death of my beloved wife, I sold our old house as it brings back so many memories that I cannot cope with. I have decided to buy a new house, and it requires some work. It needs cleaning and new radiators. It is too much work for me, and I don't have the strength. Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I would like to move out of my old house as soon as possible, as it's too painful to live here. My two daughters will be living with me and would like their rooms to be painted their favorite color, bright blue. Please try to arrange everything quickly. All right, let's go and help out Jack Rubens. Rest in peace to his beloved wife. We can repeat a job? Huh. That's news to me. Okay, interesting. Wowee. Big house, seemingly. Holy. All right. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Wow, okay, wait, are we doing their entire house for them? No, okay, good. There is already a pre-existing kitchen, although it's in shambles. Dude, there's 2 doors to the hallway. Okay, so I guess this house layout looks very familiar, right? Wow, we have a lot of work to do in here. Yeah, once again with the sliding doors between the hallway and then this big room here, the sliding door to the backyard. Once again with this little private room here. Okay, just taking inventory as I normally like to do. I like the splash color, this like dark maroon. Though it can hurt a house as well. That color is pretty bold. You have to treat bold colors appropriately. So it just looks like a lot of cleaning, but it's pretty basic. And then the house layout is very familiar. So cue the montage music. Let's start with the cleaning. And yeah, I guess I'll clean, I'll paint, and then I'll start buying and assembling all the the radiators or whatever appliances they need and the furniture. Let's do it. Can I just say I'm a fan of these floors? They look really nice, actually. This wooden floor right here. Wow, a skill point already? Yes, please. Ooh. You know what? Let's go for the Ultra Hyper Mop. 2018, apparently. Let's see what that's like, because that also improves our window cleaning. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can clean pretty quickly with this. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's so quick to clean. I love it. Very nice. I'm a fan. Where is the dirt in here? There it is. Because it just makes sense because the dirt patches are starting to get pretty hard to clean out sometimes. Yeah, look how quick that is now though. Wow, that table looks like something. There you go. See, it was a lot easier to create the heart with this one. Where's that dirt? There you go. Okay, I think we are done cleaning everything. I'm just taking it step by step. Yes, we are. So now let's start mounting stuff. Here we go. Phrasing, I know. Done with this room. Now we mount a radiator in here as well. We're gonna need to not just mount a radiator, but paint and buy them some furniture as well. So this will be one of the daughters' room. So let's start with the painting. Oh my god, you guys, I forgot I could paint up to 3 walls. I haven't even been using it. Wow. Look at this. Professional. But now it feels like I'm using a lot more paint than I'm kind of used to, so I think our next perk should definitely be to use up less paint. I feel like if I were to choose a room in this house, it would be this one. It's so close to the bathroom, right? Which arguably may end up being like the main bathroom anyways. Like when people come over, they're likely to use this bathroom. I mean, they have 2 bathrooms, right? So it's like they can choose whichever one they want to use. But this room is likely to end up being like the master bedroom. Maybe, because yeah, this is, I think this one is, no. Wait, yeah, this one is going to be the master bedroom because this isn't being painted the sleepy blue, so it won't be one of the daughter's bedrooms, which will be here, right? So not only is this back room like the furthest into the house, but you also get to be sort of like on the side of the house. You have like a bathroom really close to your room. It's like the biggest room in the house, the biggest bedroom. And it's also close to the kitchen, right? And the living room. It just, I don't know, it just feels like a nice place to have the bedroom. This is where I think I would be. And then I would put my bed on this side of the wall, probably. Not here, not here, not here, here. So you can be like the furthest away from noise, stuff like that. Just my personal preference, I feel like. So given we also need to paint the other daughter's room the same color, I'm gonna drag this paint bucket over to her room. And let's go ahead and mount this radiator. And now we get to buy the bed and a computer desk, etc. So, bed solid. Oh god, this is not much of a bed. Given it's for his daughter. I don't know. Let's see. The frame looks terrible. Let's make it wood because it's less shite looking. You know what I mean? And I'm having trouble using colors, so obviously it should match blue. They have a blue couch. Actually, yeah, this is blue, but then this is like a, I don't know, like a dark purple blue. Then this room is gonna be gray and blue. Okay, and royal blue. So you know what? Let's make it match with blue stuff. I just want to try to match it with the wood. Okay, I'll try my best. I'll try not to overthink it. I feel like walnut maybe matches their wood a little bit better, so hopefully, yeah, I feel like this is not bad. Okay, unfortunately they don't have walnut as a color option for this desk, so I'll try to go with something as close as I possibly can to it. Wow, with how much room this space has, or how much space this room has rather, you could definitely go with a bigger desk. And like I would put like a TV also right here on this wall. You know what I mean? Such a small desk with such a big space. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, once again, no walnuts option, which kind of sucks. So let's go ahead and use the same. See, but this one has a walnut option. What the hell? It's so confusing. But yeah, I'm not gonna go with walnut because excuse me, it looks too different. You could go with like multiple of these as well. Like, there is so much space in this room, so yeah, you can just go nuts. Alright, hopefully she likes it. We're all done in this bedroom. Let's mount a towel radiator. Where is that gonna go? Right here. Let's mount the oh wait, no, let's paint first. Yes. And what I'm gonna do is probably gray and royal blue. Should I just follow the same color scheme they have here? Like the splash of color goes on that side, then the gray goes on this side. Let's do that. Hopefully that's not a terrible decision. Sell off these paint objects and let's go ahead and buy the furniture. I'm gonna try to give the man something sophisticated because, I mean, he is a father in mourning over his dead wife, so I'm gonna try to give him something appropriate. You know what I mean? And not like circus colors. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I would be pretty bedridden at this point. I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to be, you know, what's the word? I'm trying to be empathetic. If it were me, I would certainly want to be like in bed. You know what I mean? Wow, I just noticed this thing costs almost $600. I mean, it is a very large wardrobe, but like, wow, that is quite a bit of money. Also, I love, side note, I really love this wooden color. It's nice. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. There you go. Looks kind of nice in here, actually. Very homey. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. His room is complete. Honestly, you could make a lot more room in this room. Like if I take the bed and put it on that corner, he would essentially have this entire wall space and that corner to use for furniture, and this side of the room as well to use for furniture. So yeah, but it's fine. I'm just kind of having fun with the space. Okay. Last but not least, we have to do the daughter's room, the other daughter's room. So let's paint again and mount the radiator and get her furniture as well, and I'll have them all match. Okay, done. I'm not the biggest fan with how I put everything in here, of course, right? I'm just kind of like, how can I improve? Because if the bed is on this side of the wall, then that means they could pretty much hear everything that's on the other side of it, right? Like right here through the hallway, etc. They would also pretty clearly hear this bathroom if their bed was on this side. So I'm always thinking about stuff like that. So maybe their bed should go on this side, although it is facing the outdoors, and it is between the two windows. It would potentially be better to have their bed here for noise cancellation. And then then they would have the rest of the room to really make use of. But, you know, and then same thing with this. I feel like maybe the wardrobe would look better on that side, and it would be less like weird and menacing looking. So, plus it makes sense because the outlet is there, the extra outlet. Right, you could have it be like that, and then there's so many ways to mix this up though. So yeah, you could just play around with this. I guess this design looks less menacing. And then once again, this room is still big enough to have like multiple of the drawer sets, you know, stuff like that, and a bedside table as well. But yeah, all right, everything is done and accounted for, so let's go. Wow, we did that for 11,000, and we are making quite a bit of money. So maybe sometime soon we will buy a new house as well, which is something to look forward to, another place to kind of fix up and design for ourselves, which, as you guys have been seeing, I have lots of fun with. So I'm assuming, and from my memory, the jobs will get more and more complicated. It will be obviously more than what you guys have been seeing so far. It's going to be like not just painting, not just cleaning, not just redesigning. At some point, we can sort of like appeal to our customers, our clientele, and sort of flip houses and like make a house really appealing for them. Eventually. I don't remember when that happens, but we'll have to see, right? I'm honestly unsure. Yeah, so maybe we'll get to the bunker. Ooh, maybe we'll get to the bunker in this episode, you guys. I'm kind of excited to see that because that's something I've never seen before. Oh, same thing with the Christmas stuff. I don't remember that either. And the kindergarten stuff, I remember that was an update years ago, but I just don't remember when. And once again, at a certain point, I'm not going to remember pretty much anything about the game. It's going to be all new content, so I'm excited for that. And let's see if we can get to the bunker in this episode. If we do, this episode is going to be longer than expected, so we'll see. Anyways, let's do the next one. Tim Starr painting the house. Hello. I bought a house with my wife and we are slowly finishing it. I would like to ask you to paint the walls for us because we've come to the conclusion that having everything painted white is terribly boring. Yeah, you're telling me. It is also necessary to install missing home appliances, 2 air conditioners. I was wondering when they were going to bring that up. And 2 radiators. I hope that it will not take much time. We would like to move in as soon as possible. Yours faithfully, Tim Starr. Ooh, a new house design. Yay. Okay, we're here. Oh. Do we not have that much to clean? Oh. This is... God, I have to say, but like this house layout is so weird. Okay, so you can immediately go into the kitchen. Dining room table. Living room. You know what? I don't hate this living room. Though it is too jam-packed, obviously. And, I mean, come on, where's the TV, right? And what else are we looking at here? Okay, wardrobe. Wow. What the hell is this house? Okay. Bedroom 1. Ooh, that has access to the backyard directly from it. Yeah, okay. See, but it has bedside tables. Okay, bathroom. Yes, bathtub and a shower. Sink and toilet. Typical stuff. Okay, bedroom 2. Kind of a long one. Bedroom 3. We have to paint this one. And see, look. They are matching wood. Good. Wait, is this the proper color though? Yeah, it looks like it. A lot of the time it's just like, geez. It's just the lighting. Like, you can't really see it because of the lighting. See, here, I can't really tell if it's the same wood or not. I kind of have to get in there with, like, a magnifying glass or something. A little bit. I'm assuming there's another bathroom, and indeed it is. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, alright. Not too shabby. Let's get to work. I don't remember if there's anything I need to do in here. Okay, yes I do. Wow, we have a lot of painting to do. And this is the first time we do the air conditioner. So I do remember the air conditioner. Yeah, they want me to mount it right here. Yep. Alright, so you know what? Let's get to cleaning the windows in here first. And then we'll paint. Cocoa and sand almond. Oh boy. Yeah. And then we'll do the air conditioner last. I feel like out of everything, the painting and the window cleaning takes the most time. And it is so much. I really wouldn't be surprised if this house takes me 40 minutes to do, because the last house did. The last house took me 40 minutes to do, and in general, I think every job is taking at least 30 minutes for me to complete now. So, there's that. Let's do a cocoa living room and the little bit right here in the walkway. And then I'll do a sand almond kitchen, given that their kitchen already has like lots of brown colors, but their living room has lots of dull beige and whites and stuff. So let's give this side of the room a lot more color. Cue the montage music. Okay, I needed to move this out of the way so I could paint the wall, and now it's just acting super weird. Like, it really doesn't want to be placed against the wall. I don't understand what it's doing, but like, I have to be this far away from the wall to place it back. So, you know what? That's their problem now. Sorry. Can't do anything about it, apparently. You know what? I really like this. It's reminding me of like vanilla and chocolate. You know what I mean? When you just see those two flavors together, like ice cream. Now all you need is the pink for the Neapolitan. And now I'm getting hungry. Awesome. I actually really like their kitchen look. It's pretty simple, but like, I don't know what it is about it. It's really nice. I don't know. I like it. I like it, like a lot. My only concern is that with all these houses I'm doing for people, you know, refurnishing, repainting, whatever, renovating, nobody has any freaking curtains. Why? I will literally buy the curtains for you. I don't care. Like, that's the only unrealistic part of all of this. Yay. Okay, yeah, this looks really nice actually. This color combination, as said. I like it. Looks nice. Okay. So I guess I'll sell these because I don't think any other rooms are gonna want to be painted that color. Let's do the air conditioner for the first time. I do remember it being a little bit of a doozy, but you know what? Let's just have some fun. Let's see what happens, you know? Oh my god. Yeah. Whew. Yep. That's an air conditioner, alright. Love to see it. Alright, you guys. So we're done with the living room and supposedly kitchenette. I mean, I guess it is. I guess it's a kitchenette, but I don't know. I wouldn't exact. It's starting to become just a normal kitchen, though. It makes sense. Okay, done with that. Let's go into the rest of the house and let's see. Did this need anything? Okay, we clean the window in here. And this one needs cleaning windows, bright peach, and another air conditioner. Surprise, surprise. Same thing with this. Clean the windows, paint with lime. Clean the windows, paint with pastel pink, and a radiator. And this needs a towel radiator. Okay. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to clean all the windows and I'm going to paint before I mount the rest of the devices. Let's do that. Okie dokie. I'm gonna paint this big ass room and mount the air conditioner. Please give me a perk to paint faster or to paint easier even. Let's see how far I am from the next painting. Looks like I unlocked another negotiation. Let's give an option to negotiate price. Why not? Ugh, 130 painted walls. Alright. I'm probably not gonna get it this time. Next room. Is there a light for the corridor? There sure is. But I don't see the light switch anywhere. Sus. Is it out here? Weird. I don't see the light switch for this corridor. It's really funny, actually. Okay. What else then? What? Okay, now I'm really confused. Oh, this room doesn't even have a light. Huh? I'm so confused. I don't think they did this right. There you go. Wow, that is freaking blinding. Thanks. Alright. I don't know what's happening. Let's just paint. Really? Already? Oh, dude. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Oh, the next one is after 824 painted walls. 20% less paint usage. That's what we're gonna do. Hopefully I can feel the difference this time. So this means all I have to do is just keep painting and not worry about having to go. Yeah, I think I do feel a difference to go fill up as quickly as I needed to before. Done with this room, thankfully. Boop. Wow. Oh god, that is blinding. Please. Let me save the towel radiator until after I paint this room pastel pink. Do you think I'm gonna need a large? I don't know. Looking at the size, I might need a large. Let's just get a medium. See what happens. Yeah, so now all I need is a medium. I almost finished the entire little bucket. So I'm definitely feeling the difference now with that perk using less paint. So, I don't know how worth it is, but I digress. Let's mount the last two things this house needs, and we are on to the next job. Completed for 7,000. On to the next thing. Garage. Smiley face. Hi, I bought a new car, but there's so much trash in my garage that I cannot fit it in. Can you please clean out my garage so I have somewhere to park? Best regards, Max. P.S. If you wash my car, I will pay you extra. Huh? We can wash a car. Oh my god, what is this? Look, the cool poster! What is Gooch? Is this literally just a big-ass garage? No way. Is this literally just a big-ass garage? Hold on a second. Oh my god, it is! I was not expecting this. This is hilarious. Okay, let's get to work, I guess. And, yeah. Cue the montage, the cleaning montage. Whoa! That tire just freaking flew at my face. Okay, this part of the garage is completely done. Now let's tackle this absolute menace of a room. Hey, look at that. We don't have to get rid of the cool poster in this one. How interesting. It's not being regarded as garbage, apparently. I can't stack the tires on top of each other. That kind of sucks. Wait, technically I can. It's just a little bit awkward. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Something I'm noticing with the upgraded mop is that it's getting like an entire area, so I don't have to direct my cursor to it, like pinpoint exactly. It just gets like an entire area. See that? Really cool. Wow, that was really easy. All tasks have been completed. Okay. Nice and easy and pretty quick. For 8,000. Let's do the inhabitable bunker. This is what I was excited for. Last week, my dear sweet wife decided that her mom will live with us. So I determined that a perfect place for our lovely mother, quote unquote, will be a cold metal construction deep underground. To cut a long story short, I want to place her in the bunker. It's all for the sake of safety, of course. Sure. For mom to move in, minimal facilities are needed there. A bed, bathroom, and kitchen. And when I write minimal, I really mean it. Don't overdo it with comfort because as I think mom won't honor us with her presence for long. It would be nice if you added some apocalypse survival items in there because it would make it easier to convince my wife that it's all for safety reasons. Signed, the one waiting for his lovely mom to move in. Son-in-law. Wow. You know what? This guy sounds like such an asshole. We are gonna make it comfortable for his wife's mother. I mean, how rude. How rude. You're gonna move her into a bunker. You know what? Oh, God. Ugh, God. It would have been hell, quite frankly, to clean this up. But you know what? Let's try. Let's at least try to make it inhabitable. This is a really nice house. Look at that. It actually has a porch. I don't know. I don't remember if any of the other ones did. They all have this welcome mat, the same one for some reason. I guess they're all shopping in the same places. Okay, now this house is very different. It feels pretty lived in. There's items all over the place. Doesn't feel basic at all. And it actually feels like a real house, dare I say it. Yeah. Garage with bikes and some other stuff, storage, the kitchen, and the living room over here, which is pretty tiny, but you know what? Hey, it works. Ah, a bedroom? Yeah. Yeah. See, look at that. They've got all these little decorations that makes it feel pretty lived in. And then the bathroom. So they actually don't have any space for the mother. I guess it kind of makes sense. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this fuzzy stuff on top of the toilet? What do you got going there? That's pretty interesting. But yeah, this is all like these little decorations take forever to decorate each room. So yeah, it makes it seem like a person actually lives here though. All right. Well, let's go and check out that bunker, shall we? Where do we need to go for that? Wow, they actually use hedges to break up the front to backyard. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna open the garage door and see if there's... Is this what he meant? Dude. Oh my god, you have to go through the garage door. Oh my god. You guys, what the fuck is this? Okay. Oh my god. You want to move your mother-in-law in here? Wow, he must really hate her. Quite frankly. Wow. What even is this? Wait, don't... It's like moving me up the ladder. Okay. Fallout shelter, yeah. Who did this? Who's to blame for this fallout shelter? Because this looks like shit. Quite frankly. Wow. Oh my god. I don't even know. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. It is a mess in here. Yeah, so this is where, once again, where roaches would have been. So it must have been a really long time that someone hasn't cleaned in here or something. They just shot it all over everything. Took everything off the shelves. I mean, it would make sense lore-wise if the mother-in-law actually came in here to kind of ruin the place. And be like, yeah, this is what I think of your fallout shelter. How about that? And then we would need to clean it up and make it into a room for her. Is this a fucking gun? Dude. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted from how shit everything is in here. Like, what even is this? There's a separate opening. Hold on a second. I need to see where this goes. Okay, so it is in the backyard. Dude. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what's happening anymore. Let's just clean the place, right? Let's just help out a little bit. And I said I would make it feel more inhabitable because I really do feel bad. Like, that sucks. This sucks. You know what I mean? I don't want to be taken to court. Wow, even the chairs are considered garbage? What the fuck? This is such a mess. There's a lot I actually need to buy for this room. What about in here? Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be the bathroom. Ugh, god, this is terrible. Okay, I suspect this one's gonna take me a little while, especially because of all these little objects I have to move around. Aha, found it. It was a cobweb in the corner. A bunk bed, an induction stovetop or cooktop, Table, chairs, cabinet with hanging shelves. Okay, you know what? What am I supposed to do with all this, though? A bunk bed. Like, there's so much that needs to happen in here. Alright, guys. I'm gonna try to make some room. I'm gonna assume that I can put the kitchen, like, excuse me, that I could put the kitchen right in here in this corner. And let's just see what I can do with this space. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of like little objects like this to move around, so this is gonna be hell, quite frankly. Wish me luck. Okay, so I designated this shelf to be for like their big jars. This one is going to be for canned and bagged food stuff, and obviously their water, whatever, like, you know, plastic bags, canned stuff, etc. And then this shelf will be for whatever else. So this is like non-food stuff, and their gasoline and medical supplies or whatever else. Hopefully that's a good plan. And then we'll see. I'm not really sure, you know, this gun maybe need to put in a different place, like here, etc. I have to jump in order to make it to those heights because I can't. I wonder when I'll be able to just buy like a little stool or something, or I can just kind of buy a furniture piece and maybe I'll just climb up on top of it or something. That's probably what I'll do. God, it is really depressing in here. It really reminds me of the game Sheltered. If you haven't played that game, it is really good. Very addicting, and I remember playing that game start to finish. They hadn't given any updates at that point. This was years ago, and it was really fun. If you like sort of survival horrors a little bit, if you like that, another kind of old school game at this point, not really old school but kind of, is I forget the name, let me look it up. Oh, there's Project Zomboid as well. That's another fun kind of like apocalypse game, but the one I'm thinking about specifically is 60 Seconds. That was another really fun one back in the day, so I also recommend that one if you like stuff like that. Also, what does this button do? Oh, it turns on the lights. Oh, dude. Hell yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Anyways, let me get back to this absolute fun, one single item only. Ugh, God. And like obviously in real life you would just stack these small little tuna cans, but I don't think I can actually do that. Yeah, see? So, oh well. There you go. Still as organized as I can possibly make it, you know? Okay, more macaroni. That's good for now, right? So, I chose cherry wood because I feel like it has some actual life in it, because man, is it depressing in here. Let's start with the quote-unquote kitchen. So I made them orange. I don't know. I thought it would fit the cherry wood, but now that I'm looking at it, it kind of doesn't fit. Oh well. I'm trying, okay? I forget that I have a head flashlight, apparently. Not like I need that. Sheesh. I could have given her a pretty big kitchen. I feel like we can go nuts here, you know? Because, yeah, I'll put the bunk bed on this wall right here next to the bathroom. And I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like that's a nice place to put the bed next to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Because this door closes, so it's all good. It doesn't look like it's fully in the way. Of course, it kind of is. It's fine. Yeah, see, look, and then you can turn off the lights from the bed. So it's, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty decent. Or I could even turn it vertically. I know this doesn't look the greatest, but I could even do that, you know? I don't know. It looks bad though when I do it like that. So, it's fine. I'm just gonna move these things to be like next to the kitchen. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm going a little bit overboard here, but I feel like I want to buy her like another, you know, countertop, because there's enough space here for that, quite frankly. And like this looks terrible. I don't know. Like I just don't want it here at all. It's just so bad in here. There, see? It looks a lot better now. I didn't want that blocking the table because it looks like it's, you know, there was too many shadows on the table, so you can't even see what's on it. It doesn't look as depressing in here now. And last but not least, we need to buy a power generator. So let's do that. Wow, $1,000. And this I would likely put right over here. Just so it can be out of the way, and obviously the gasoline being right next to it is kind of a good thing as well. You know what? I'll put it in here. Whatever. I don't know. It's probably a bad idea because this would make a lot of noise, I think. But there you go. It's still technically out of the way and you wouldn't have to worry about it. Well, I feel bad for whoever it is that needs to move in here. It's kind of depressing, quite frankly. but you could really liven this place up with just, you know, some hominess and potentially no bunk beds that look like this. So anyway, $10,000. All right, you guys, that is about that for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, that bunker job was familiar. I think I did that one before, so we'll certainly keep going, and I think next time I'm probably not going to remember the jobs at all. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm certainly tuckered out, and I'm getting pretty hungry, getting close to dinner time for me. So yeah, stay tuned for the next part coming out pretty soon. I've been pretty good at uploading videos almost every day, and today was actually supposed to be my day off, but I still decided to record because I felt like playing some House Flipper. All right, see you guys in the next one. Toodaloo, bye bye.